Winter Olympics came to Vancouver in 2010, Eric Brand wanted to be a part of them any way he could.
The position that was available to me was in the parking lot.
So he volunteered to direct cars around the sliding center at Whistler.
I got to meet all of the athletes and coaches and fans that I helped steer through the parking lot into the venue. It was freezing cold standing on a mountain for 10-hour shifts daily, but I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Except maybe this. London, 2012.
Here we are in London, one of the biggest cities in the world, for one of the biggest events in the world.
2 years after he stood freezing in that Vancouver parking lot, Brand found himself at the Summer Games with a much bigger role.
I'm working for the London Olympics for the organizing committee as a sports medicine doctor.
You see, Brand is actually Dr. Brand, a sports medicine doctor at Swedish in Seattle. While 250,000 physicians across the world volunteered, he is one of only a few thousand chosen to be part of the Games.
We basically do whatever needs to be done for any of the Olympic athletes from any of the countries. I was stationed in the Athletes Village Polyclinic, where we're responsible for tending to the needs of any athlete from any country who comes in asking for our help.
And much like the athletes who compete, getting to London wasn't easy for him either. It involved a 2-year, 1,500-page application process.
Let's just say they want to be very thorough.
Right. But Dr. Brand was the perfect fit. A former member of the rowing teams at both the University of Washington and Oxford, he knows what it's like to be an athlete.
Obviously, this is a tremendous honor. Quite frankly, it's just fun to be a part of the environment.
Is there some responsibility as well, though? Because we're talking about really high stakes, serious competition. Being a doctor for those athletes, what kind of responsibility comes along with that?
These are some of the highest stakes that exist. But in actuality, we treat every patient every day in our regular clinics as the most important patient on the earth.
So a patient you treat, here at Swedish, you'd look at just the same as an Olympic gold medalist.
Absolutely.
We tried to get it out of him, but Dr. Brand isn't allowed to tell us which Olympians he's worked with. But he did tell us he got some free time in London to watch a former member of his UW rowing team compete in the Games.
Was it worth the 1,500-page application?
Absolutely.
So you think you'll do it again? Do you think you'll try to do it in 4 more years?
I'd love to be involved again. I'd love to be involved in 2 years as well. I'd love to be involved in the Winter Olympics, the Summer Olympics. This is something I'm definitely hooked on.
So if in 2 years they say, hey, your position in the parking lot is available, would you do it again after having done what you've done in London?
I would probably even volunteer in the parking lot.
But for now, he's focused on the 2012 Games. He'll return to London for the Paralympics on August 20th.